What is Fall Guys, and is it on its way to replacing Fortnite as the new king of video games? Fall Guys is a weird little game about these beam things that run around obstacle courses, and it is very, very popular. It's currently the top-selling game on the Steam store, which is basically the #1 place where people go to buy PC games, and on PlayStation, it's an even bigger deal, with a whopping 15 million players jumping online in its first fortnight. Speaking of Fortnites, how big of a threat is Fall Guys to the current video game top dog, Fortnite? Just quickly, if you don't know what Fortnite is by now, that's genuinely impressive because it is everywhere. You can play it on pretty much any device you can think of, including fridges. Not even kidding, this is a real thing. In 2019, Fortnite racked up billions of dollars in profits, but it wasn't just the year's most profitable game, it was also the year's most played game on Twitch, which is basically the #1 place where people go to watch other people playing video games. But its time at the top could be coming to an end. Right now, Fortnite isn't the most watched game on Twitch. It's not even in the top 5. The current #1 is Fall Guys. Just like Fortnite, Fall Guys is a Battle Royale game. Basically, when a huge number of players are battling it out to be the last one standing. It's a genre that's become incredibly popular over the past few years, and while some of Fortnite's direct competitors have enjoyed time at the top of the charts, none of them have been able to stay there and knock off Fortnite for good. So, what's to say that Fall Guys won't just be another Apex Legends? Well, Fall Guys has a few things going for it that these games didn't. For one thing, it's completely different to most other major Battle Royale games. They mostly involve dropping onto an island and killing your opponents one by one until you're the last one left. Fall Guys, on the other hand, is more like a wacky game show with obstacle courses and different challenges. It still has that bright, fun, and colourful aesthetic that Fortnite does, but it skips a lot of the things that could be seen as controversial, like the guns and the violence, which opens the game up to a younger and much bigger audience. That being said, parents should still be aware that Fall Guys does have microtransactions, where people can use real money to buy cosmetic items, like wacky costumes that don't actually affect the game in any way. If you're thinking that people probably aren't going to spend real money on outfits that aren't going to make them actually better at the game, just a reminder that Fortnite made billions of dollars selling this kind of stuff last year. So, back to the big question. Is Fall Guys the new Fortnite? Not just yet. For one thing, it doesn't make anywhere near as much money as Fortnite does. It also has far fewer people playing right now, even if more are watching. For Fall Guys to completely overtake Fortnite, it needs to prove it can stay at the top of the charts for longer than these games did. And it needs to grow the amount of people playing it by a lot, which may be tough to do when your competitor's game is free and yours isn't. For the time being, PlayStation subscribers can get Fall Guys for free thanks to a short promo, but if you want it on PC, you have to fork out close to $30. Also, Fall Guys is currently only available on PC and PlayStation, which means there are about 65 million Xbox players who are completely missing out right now. Not to mention the massive head start Fortnite also has on mobile devices, where there are already hundreds of millions of Fortnite players. Developer Mediatonic is keen to bring the game to more platforms going forward, but considering it's a smaller studio with far fewer employees, that may take a while. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also check out the ABC Education website. It's got heaps of great resources for parents, teachers, and students.